Welcome to this video on Cuprum Metallicum by Homeo Coach. Cuprum Metallicum, or metallic copper, was proved by Dr. Hahnemann. Historically, it was used for cholera, with copper sulfate used externally in the Orthodox school. The homeopathic preparation involves triturating pure insoluble copper into a soluble form for internal use. Its miasm is sora. The sphere of action for Cuprum Metallicum primarily involves the alimentary canal, the nervous system, and the nerve centers. In the gastrointestinal tract, the pathogenesis includes gastrointestinal inflammation leading to colic, diarrhea, and vomiting. Regarding constitution, Cuprum Metallicum is indicated for those with a carbonitrogenous constitution, fair-haired individuals, and women who have borne many children. Mental generals include mental and physical exhaustion from overexertion of the mind and loss of sleep. There are also attacks of unconquerable anxiety and fright. Physical generals include bad effects from repercussed eruptions, resulting in brain affections, spasms, convulsions, and vomiting. Other factors include suppressed foot sweat, a chilly thermal reaction, an etiology involving getting wet, suppressed exanthema, or a fall/blow on the head. A peculiar symptom is that fluid descends with a gurgling sound when drinking. The taste in the mouth is a strong, sweetish metallic coppery taste with excessive saliva. There is also constant protrusion and retraction of the tongue, and cold, clammy sweat. During sleep, the person wants to be covered up. Complaints often begin on the left side. The particulars of the nervous system include periodical spasms and cramps in groups. Convulsions feature a blue face and clenched thumbs. The spasms are clonic and tonic, beginning in the fingers and toes and spreading over the entire body. For epilepsy, the aura begins in the knees and ascends to the hypogastrium. Attacks are worse at night during sleep and the new moon, and occur at regular intervals, such as during menses. Aggravation comes from cold air, cold wind, night, and exanthema. Amelioration is felt from nausea, vomiting, cough, and swallowing cold water. When comparing remedies for cholera, Cuprum has less prostration and coldness than camphor, but more cramping and a convulsive tendency. This contrasts with camphora's great prostration and coldness, and less profuse discharges compared to Veratrum album. Camphor is known for, quote, dry cholera, with scanty discharges, coldness, and blueness. Veratrum album is marked by copious and profuse discharges, blueness, coldness, and weakness. Cuprum Metallicum features twitching, shivering, trembling, and tonic contractions, especially with the thumbs first affected, drawn into the palms, and the limbs drawn up violently. Comparing Cuprum Metallicum with causticum and cicuta virosa as a trio of convulsions, Cuprum and cicuta virosa share a sora miasm. Cuprum has a carbonitrogenous constitution. The mental generals for Cuprum are marked by unconquerable anxiety, mental exhaustion, and loss of sleep. In the comparison of side affinity, Cuprum Metallicum is left-sided, while causticum is right-sided. For etiology of convulsions, Cuprum's causes include fright, suppressed discharge, and repercussed eruption. The nature of Cuprum convulsions is recurrence at regular intervals, such as menses, with the first attack generally occurring during first sleep at night. Convulsions are common during pregnancy and puerperium. Aggravation occurs at night, during the new and full moon. Convulsions in a newborn, often associated with a suppressed rash, exhibit a blue face and clenched thumbs. The attacks may begin in the fingers and toes, quickly spreading throughout the body.